Hello, I'm Reverend Ric Beattie. Welcome to the Unity of Royal Oak Midweek Connection. It's my honor each Wednesday to share a brief reading and some ideas, concepts that come to mind for me, and then to have some meditation time and a brief prayer. So that's what we have looking forward to us. If you're new, I'd love to hear from you. My email address is Ric without a K, R-I-C, at unityroyaloak.org. And our website is unityroyaloak.org, www.unityroyaloak.org. There you can find out all of the information about everything we have going on. You can send us an email. Or an email if you'd like, and we'll be happy to add you to our email list. All of the information is at our website, as is our calendar, and a way to make a contribution online. We process with both Tithely and PayPal, so we appreciate those of you who are guided to give that way. And if you're not, that's fine. Some people give on Sunday, but when we combine our efforts, we have more than enough to share and to spare. All right. So I want to, let's see what else I want to tell you. Nothing, I guess. It's been a very busy time in my life. I'm getting ready to sell the house I've lived in for 30 years. I'm selling it to a family member and my niece, and I have leased on a condo, and I'm going to move there. Someone said to me on Sunday, "Ric, I can't believe you're going to leave your beautiful home and yard." And I said, "Well, believe it, because I'm going to." And this person said, "Why?" I said, "It's time." And I shared that I'm not in a place right now that I want to tackle remodeling my house to make it a livable place for me to the end of my days. So I wanted something on one floor. I didn't want stairs. It had to have a low threshold shower. I wanted to have a garage, so I'm not having to deal with scraping my car anymore. And what else did I want? Oh, it had to have access to green space, so patio or a balcony. Well, a lot of places I looked at had one or two of my must-haves, but not all of them. And then in a way that defied not logic, it was a miraculous thing. So I was holding an intention, and I had shared it with several of the people around the community here, that I was being drawn to the right and perfect place for me as if by a magnet, a strong and powerful magnet. And that's kind of how it came. I had been looking closer to the church here, where I ended up leasing is up near my home, which brings me great comfort. All the same stores and doctors, and even the lady who cuts my hair is the same. So I found the right and perfect place for me, at least for the next year. And this is an intentional move for me. So the last number of moves I've made over the last 40 years have really been circumstantial. I came back to Michigan, and then my partner and I were living in Oxford. My dad was killed in an accident, and somebody needed to be there with my grandma and grandpa, and so we went. And then ultimately I bought the house out from my siblings. So this is intentional. I'm picking certain things. I'm loving shopping for some, I'm going to get a sofa bed for my office. I have a two-bedroom condo, and I'm going to put a little recording studio in there too. I've been wanting to do some podcasting, so you never know what you're going to see next from me. All right, I'm having a blast though. I'm going to share with you today's Daily Word reading, and if you don't subscribe to Daily Word, I strongly encourage you to do it. You can go to dailyword.com. There you can get the print version. This is 2 months in a single booklet. We get the large print version here, so that I can read it at arm's length from the platform, or our platform host can. I also get it electronically, which is my preferred way. That gives me access to the Daily Word reading on the Be Unity app. And that app will let you submit a prayer request directly to Silent Unity. You can read Daily Word. It's really a nice feature, and you can find out about that at go to unity.org and search Be Unity, and you'll find it. Okay. For Wednesday, May the 28th. My goodness, it's almost June. Almost Pride Month. That's where I'm wearing my unapologetically inclusive, because we in Unity are unapologetically inclusive. And tonight I'm giving, I'm one of several clergy who will launch Ferndale Pride, which is this coming Saturday. We always, on the Wednesday prior, have an interfaith gathering of clergy. So there will be several of us speaking about all of that. If you're local, the event is at 7 p.m. at Affirmations on West 9 Mile Road in Ferndale. All right. I share this reading with you with permission of Unity, the publishers of Daily Word. The key word is delightful. And the affirmation, delightful expressions of spirit fill my life. Delightful expressions of spirit fill my life. Just that idea makes me wonder, what would, because I don't, spirit is like, I think of the spirit as the energy of life. But think of all the vibration, all the expressions of spirit that are delightful, that fill my life. It makes me smile, like finding this condo, and I have a nice car, and I enjoy it. I will miss living with Murphy, my niece's dog, and Murphy will miss me, but I'm only going to be 3 miles, so I can still go there, So those are all delightful things. Today I set my intention to be more aware of the blessings I may be taking for granted. When I become mindful of my surroundings, I am reminded that beauty is everywhere. And this is so true. Last Sunday I spoke a little bit about developing a gratitude practice as part of my talk. And the more I notice to be grateful for, the more I have to be grateful for, because the law of mind action is at its work, right? Then the law of mind action, Unity's law of mind action, says that thoughts held in mind produce after their kind. So your consciousness produces after its own consciousness. It's pretty amazing. I am reminded that beauty is everywhere. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, beautiful. I'm saying it right now as I look at myself in the camera. My days can be so full of habit and routine, I may become numb to small wonders and sweet surprises. A busy morning may set the pace for a frantic day. So I begin the day by pausing for a moment and enjoy the people, pets, and home that bless me daily. Absolutely. Throughout my day, I look with new eyes and see the myriad expressions of life unfolding. I discover God anew in the glories large and small of the wondrous world around me. The more I search, the more I discover so many delightful things that make my heart happy. And the Bible verse for today is from the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, verse 18. But be glad and rejoice forever in what I am creating, for I am about to create Jerusalem as a joy, and its people as a delight. And I love that reading. May God write it into all of our hearts and our minds. All right, I'm going to invite you to just start a scan of your body. Start with your toes and your feet, right up your legs, shins, ankles, knees, thighs, buttocks. Any tension, let it go. If you sense anything, let it go. And then right up, bring your attention up this girdle of muscle that's around us that keeps our innards in. Just think of that wrapping us in love, all that love that keeps our organs safe and secure. And allow yourself perhaps to consider where your center is. For me, it's usually my heart space. And bless it. Bless your own heart. And now continuing the scan of your body, Go back around to your mid-back and scan right up your back from your waist right on up. Just let your skeleton be loose and flexible. Let it be relaxed. And now continue your scan right up to the top of your head. And now we're going to take 3 deep breaths together. Deep breathing in. Sigh it out. Breathing it in. Sigh it out. Breathing in. Sigh it out. And now allow your breath to take its normal rhythm, whatever that is. The simplest form of a meditation is to bring your full attention to the breath, meaning you don't think about anything else. This gives the mind something to do, something to work on. Because, at least my mind, if I don't give it something to do, it will create something, because it's busy. So I let it pay attention to my breath. And that allows me to relax more and more deeply. So I focus just for a few minutes there. And I'm playing some music that Kim Lange, our creative director, created for meditation purposes. It's called 6 Degrees of Meditation. So in a moment I'll turn it up. In fact, I'll do it now. And we will have a few minutes together in meditation. So bring your attention to your breath. If anything disturbs your peace, let it serve you as a reminder to turn within. You can meditate with your eyes open or closed, it doesn't matter.